the agreement that it's a gang. He said YSL is a gang, and he know people in this on this trial who committed crimes in furtherance of the gang. That means you did it.
All these other different people that he did. But however you have found out, it came off the phone call.
I'm almost certain Gunna's team is leaking it to his fan pages. I'm almost certain, okay?
We told before Gunna, 2015 told, and this was crazy. Got caught with 2 or 3 sticks in LA. Now I'm trying to figure out what them cases.
Following the release of fresh audios of Young Thug snitching, it was made public since it has grown so awful. According to Young Thug's sister, many are accusing him of being a snitch simply because they are aware of his inability to travel to Atlanta. According to her, they have also been placed in the belt. Everyone is clicked up because of this.
Don't be on the internet acting like my brother just when y'all know my brother ain't dead. On the internet acting like y'all just my brother. You know for a fact y'all doing it because he can't come back to Atlanta. Yeah. Don't do this. Don't click up do all this because they know he can't come back to Atlanta. That's the only thing it is, he can't come back here. All that spit. Spit on who? Man, we gonna lay right back to A. Now we been putting belt. That's why everybody clicked up.
As DJ Academics would look into who has been leaking all of the new proof of snitching and discover the culprit. Guns have been sitting on these jail phone tapes for a minute, according to Academics. To further demonstrate that Rallo was correct, when he said that Young Thug was using everything against everyone, this is the ideal moment to cut him off. Perhaps Gunyana is a genius. During a live webcast, he cleverly played his hand by doubling down on this assertion.
I'm almost certain Gunna's team is leaking it to his fan pages. I'm almost certain, okay? I know they're not gonna agree to it, right? But I'm almost certain that Gunna's lawyers pulled, because yes, when you're in the case, you don't have to go through a Freedom of Information Act or anything like this, and some of these things would even be available, or it could be challenged if you try to do a FOIA on it. But it appears all of these things may have been gotten from maybe somebody who was in the case that would request them, and it could have been something for the nature of an appeal or something like that, so the courts are going to give it up because you're a defendant. So for me, I can't tell why there is, like, where's Gunna's calls? Like, we want to hear Gunna's calls, right? And by the way, you could tell maybe they were both doing it to each other. There's a time where Thug actually says he has been having his lawyers review Gunna's call, and Gunna is on the phone talking to a girl saying, I love you, I'm gonna come home soon. And he basically even thinks that Gunna got out of jail early because he wanted, which, bruh, if that's the case, the streets is cooked.
Accurate as when scholars predicted that he would divulge all of this snitching information. 10 minutes later, more video was released when the news reported that Young Thug had allegedly leaked a jail call in which he called QCP a rat and discussed Lil Baby continuing working with him.
He did the same thing P did. Stood up in court. Man, that was wham, that was your ever get too, rocking with rat. Man, you be preaching about that too, man. You can't do that, man. That's a fact, bro. A rat, bro. I understand all that help put you on. Listen, man. A rat, I don't give what help. Give me $1 million. Man, you're a rat. Whatever you talking about. Imagine telling them niggas still beat the Kato.
An additional video of Young Thug snitching would subsequently be released by Gunna's squad, effectively ruining his rap career. Another clip of a Young Thug in the interrogation room is going viral. The news would write, "Promises," Thug remarked. "I promised things. In any case, I'll tell you anything you want to know. Don't tell anyone, please. Watch the video if you believe this to be snitching."
Listen.
Yes, sir.
Promises. Make promises. Just keep promises. Whatever you anytime you ever think you want to know anything, tell me. I'll tell you anything. But don't tell the world.
What you got, bro?
Yes, you can.
Hey. I don't have your number.
Well,
give it to me. If you ain't give it to me.
Someone who lost his entire rap career due to snitching in the 9T case, 6 would respond to this. He wants to know why Young Thug isn't receiving the same treatment as him.
I just want to know where all the energy at. The Young Thug situation, I stood quiet 2 days just watching it play out. Watching what excuses the people come up with. Every day, every year, every time I come out, y'all move the goalposts further, 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 further. Oh, nah, bro, it's different. No, it's different, bro. It's different, bro. It's different. You told, like, before 12 in the afternoon. Like, that's a forbidden rule. You can't do that. No, bro, it's okay, bro, because he told after 3, like, bro, it's so easy. They tell you have the right to remain silent. Anything used against you could be used in the court of law, whatever the case they say. You have the right to call an attorney right now. You spoke for 2 hours. 2 hours. It's me, the host. Like, I'm not saying that. Y'all heard what y'all heard. Where's all the energy at? Why hear everybody quiet? Why Lil Baby, 21 Savage's Future? Why you not saying that?
However, at this point, a very odd event occurred. A second recording of 21 Savage discussing with Young Thug the rappers that began disparaging Gunna as soon as he was released from prison will surface. Young Thug would agree that rappers nowadays, including himself, shouldn't have done it so quickly.
I ain't finna say nothing about you on the internet. I ain't finna let the world know I ain't with you until just say so.
But you know,
that's what they supposed to did. Like,
but ain't nobody
trying to go at him to get clout. Yes, they have. Dirt
said something to him, but that's it. Like, Wham them ain't doing all this. Like,
Wham unfollowed him.
Yeah, but I mean, that's just that little boy. That ain't really saying that to no. That's just like, damn, I'm disappointed, bro.
Yeah, but that's still.
But guess what, though? That makes you.
Position is, bro.
But
I ain't saying they wrong. I'm just saying.
Yeah, they jumped.
Plus, they had a conversation with you for that anything.
Yeah, but Wham did though. I talked to Wham, so we get on the phone. Hey, you told Buddy them do that? All right. He's like, all right, stay less. Same shit. I'm smart off top. Soon it happened.
Gunna effectively lost his own rap career at that point as well. However, while still incarcerated, Young Thug would like to look into it more on his end. Young Thug was able to learn everything 3 weeks after Gunna's release, which led to a follow-up phone call in which he said that Gunna was the reason the YSL RICO case turned into a RICO. In the first place, it was just another court matter.
He gave the jurors the agreement that it's a gang. He said YSL is a gang, and he know people in this on this trial who committed crime in furtherance of the gang. That means you did it. You saying, you see what I'm saying? You don't know nobody on this case. Yeah. That's a lie. That's a full-blown lie. I know individuals on this case that committed crimes in furtherance of the gang. Like, you committed just so you can say slime big. Like, that's what RICO is. That's RICO. So get found guilty on RICO, you really you got a life to, and you are 100% lying. You don't know nobody on the case. I ain't ever committed no crime. Duke ain't committed no crime. Yak ain't committed no crime. Them the only 3 people you know on this case. Ain't now one of them committed no crime. So who the f you talking about? YSL members on this case that committed crimes in furtherance of the game. You just made it a RICO case. You just made it a case.
However, Young Thug's attempt to convince all the rappers in the industry to shun Gunna's attempt to ban him from the industry would only end up being karma, ruining his career. A year later, Young Thug would lose his own job. Rallo, 66699, Black 100, and DJ Academics responded to the fresh snitching interrogation tape in a large Instagram live, ultimately disclosing the truth.
Yeah, well, on that call, I never even told you he turned Wham against P, or he turned Wham against all these other different people that he did. But however you have found out, it came off the phone call. But guarantee, ain't going for that line. Should be shunned just like us. The judge had shunned them, now the streets need to shun that. Guess what? That's what I'm telling you. The thing about sitting down there, coming on here lying, playing them, yeah, he telling your the truth. Just like I stand up, don't like that tell the truth. He hiding behind these motherfuckers masks, but get what? A mask gotta come off. You ain't gonna be able to keep that motherfucking mask on forever. You ain't gonna be able to keep throwing rocks and hide your hand. This is calm.
However, this then produced an extremely uncommon outcome. The entire conversation would then agree with 1699 as he expressed his personal opinions regarding Young Thug's snitching. However, it also led to WAC 100 intervening and verifying everything.
I came home and said, yo, buddy, you're a rat. Stop, act like we cool. Made another excuse. Nah, but his music fire. I said when he come home and say that Gunna told, y'all was gonna be like, all right, now everybody, you see how every time it's something, every time?
And we like Thug though, man. Like somebody, yo.
Thug told, bro.
What?
He told before Gunna, 2015, told. And this was crazy. Got caught with 2 or 3 sticks in LA. Now I'm trying to figure out where them cases went. He got coming out the Lowe's Hotel, the same hotel where Yo Gotti them had that bang out. Remember that bang out happened? Got caught in the Sprinter with 2 or 3 sticks. We ain't heard about that case. This was back then. He told my, and like Rollo said, what conversations did you have since then?
The entire YSL camp is essentially a group of snitches, as revealed by WAC 100. Why would Gunana still be signed to YSL if he read the entire chat, which would then be spam? There must have been a deeper significance to it, and there was. According to DJ Academics, Young Thug will continue to receive royalties from Gunna for the rest of his life.
Gunna got out. You gotta remember, Thug is running this label from behind jail. Thug wanted this off the fucking label. There's a lot of paperwork there, and also you gotta realize they're not gonna release somebody from their contract because they snitch. They're gonna say, we're gonna make money off the snitch. We don't do that. I'll give you a little bit more tea. All that told by Boston Richie told, Future wouldn't do a record with him, but Future wouldn't drop him. You see how it's business at the end of the day. And I had these conversations with people that worked with the new regime over at 300/Atlantic, and they said, yo, what's probably gonna happen is that his contract is gonna get moved. So he won't be YSL. But no, in the history of time, we don't care what you do, they're not letting you go. They'll optically take you off the label, but they're never gonna say, we don't want percentage points on money you make.
It appeared as though Young Thug did not want that information to be made public, because as soon as he made it public, Young Thug would go live on Instagram and lash out at all the rappers who were disparaging him and leaking his life.
You've been talking about these fake guys and fake houses with these pools you can get put out of in the next 2-3 years and all that cheese. We ain't even gonna talk about none of that. Like, that is the topic of, I guess. Yeah, your spot out right now. You gonna put it on Instagram. I bet you put it on Instagram. Yeah, your house out. On God. You blocked from your page. I'm following your, I'm on your from my fake page. Can't about to black me. I still see it. You post a picture. That ain't me on that picture. Lane Green. The whole world been thinking that too, man. I'm finna say, so gonna say something about that, man. That ain't me with that skirt on that with that hat. The man say he got more hits than me and Kendrick. Bro, your ain't got more hits than Kendrick, and you ain't damn sure ain't got more hits or anthems than me. You hard, why you tripping? And I ride past your house for sale sign up. Now you done went and took your whole money and put down on that goddamn house out there, man, and you couldn't finish paying it off. Now the lady that came took her shit back. Now your stupid gotta say
P2 I guess Woody would then respond independently to Young Thug's Instagram, live hopping, warning Lil Baby and 21 Savage to avoid getting involved in Young Thug's current issues, because if he loses, he would bring them all down with him. Additionally, Woody thinks that Young Thug is currently going down because of an Instagram Live that he had.
Told them that. Gunna, but it was going over their head. It was going over their head because why? This ain't street. This ain't who they pretend to be. I said, leave Gunna alone. Gunna didn't do nothing wrong. Go look at Thug's interview. They said, why you didn't sign Lil Baby? Thug said, because I didn't want to pull Lil Baby in my... Hey, Lil Baby, I know you might be watching, partner. Got nothing to do with you. Get your money. Hey, we need somebody to win, buddy. It can't be you. Stay out of it. Hey, 21, y'all, stay out of it. Hey, cause get what, bro? One thing I know about it, that ain't got nothing to lose. He gonna take everybody down with him. Trust me. When it's time for him to stand up, he gonna stand up.
They can say what they want to say about me. They can say what they want to say about me. But I ain't did what nobody forced me to do.
21 Savage would end up...
When it was revealed that 21 Savage had unfollowed Young Thug on Instagram, he ultimately took YSL Woody's counsel. Woody says this since he has already been duped by Young Thug. According to academics, Why So Woody says Young Thug never paid a lawyer for him in all of those interrogations, and that he used to have to defend Young Thug because he was under manipulation. After that, he accepted responsibility for what he had done.
No way you supposed to be in the interrogation room without no lawyer. That goes back to the beginning. That man got all this money. He's supposed to take care of all y'all. He supposed to make sure all y'all were good. But, it ain't his job to do that. That's me. I'm defending him. It ain't his job to make sure, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm so blinded, I'm so manipulated. It ain't his job to, you know what I mean, do that. You know what I mean? We didn't know what we were getting ourselves into. Because if we knew what we were getting ourselves into, we would have never been in that. We would have never been in that at the beginning. I wouldn't. I didn't respect a lot of stuff. Still don't.
And that wraps up today's story about Young Thug, Gunna, and the snitching allegations shaking up the rap game. What do you think? Who's really in the wrong here? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more updates.